Alright everyone, this is GameGuy1984 and today we are starting something new from CarmelGames.com. This is called Brain Train with Professor Labcoat. Series number 1. Basically this flash game series is puzzle games, to train your brain. You get memory games or brain teasers and whatnot, just to test your memory. I've solved all the puzzles, so let's go, and I'll try my best to explain each and every one of them. Start. Help wanted. A mad scientist is looking for a lab assistant. Great benefits for those who pass the test. Apply person, all that.
Hello, I'm Professor Labcoat. I see you're begging to become my lab assistant. Well, there's a series of tests you'll have to pass first. Solve all the puzzles I left for you in my basement, and let me know when you're done. Bye for now.
Alright, so these notes here are the puzzles, and this here corresponds to each question. So for question 1 here, whatever the answer is, 1, 2, 3, or 5, you enter the number in here, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So let's begin. Question number 1. This becomes this. I think like a too high block goes into here, so this here is 2 squares, and then this here is like a rectangle of some sort, and then over here is another rectangle of some sort, I think, right? That's connected, So based on this, the logical answer is not this, and definitely not this. It's between this or this. The more logical route would be number 2, because the blocks are being placed behind and not in front. So we'll go with number 2. Question number 2. This is obviously a magic square. If you don't know what a magic square is, it's when you add this together. It's okay. I'll give you an example. This plus this plus this equals 12. This plus this plus this equals 12. You see what I'm saying, right? The sum of this and the sum of this are the same. The sum of this together, 2, 4, and 6 is 12. Sum of 3, 8, and 1 is 12. So the sum of this and the sum of this is the same, just like this here. And diagonally is also 12, and this way as well, is also 12. So we have to figure out what number goes here, so that this equals 12, and of course this equals 12. And of course it's 0, because 7 plus 0 plus 5 equals 12. 0 plus 4 plus 8 equals 12, so we put 0 for question 2. That's right there, thank you. How convenient. Question number 3. This is easy here. 6 multiplied by what equals 42? 7. 5 multiplied by what equals 30? 6. 4, 5, 20. 3, 4, 12. 7, 6, 5, 4. You see the countdown? 7, 6, 5, 4. Since we're missing a 2, we do not have to use the 3. And for 1, we put 2. 1 multiplied by 2 equals 2. So this is 2 here. Question number 4. Okay, this one is kind of hard to explain, so I'll try my best. Basically it's like a 90-degree turn every time. So the starting point of this is over here. So if you turn it, not 90 degrees, 180, I'm sorry. If you do a 180-degree turn, it's going to be here. So let me see, you start here, turn 180, and this, it becomes this. So 180 is like, the beginning was here, 180 is there. And then another 180, I believe. So, or yeah, 180. So oh my god, this is hard to explain, It's quite hard to explain. You have to play it yourself in order to understand this, you know. So this is a 180 right here, and then it starts here. So before you do the 180, you have to place this over here, and then go 180. 1, 2. There we go. And then for this one here, before you do 180, you have to place this up here because, you know, do you see? The starting point of this is not over here, you know, it's not the same, you know, in a sense. So, this there, before you do the 180, you move it up here, then you do your 180. 1, 2. So the answer is number 5. Of course. Number 5. Like I said, some of these puzzles are hard for me to explain, you know. But I try my best to do it, you know. Number 5. This is rather easy here. Notice the center, right? Yellow, orange, yellow, orange. The center has to be yellow. So we can definitely omit 1 and 2 here. They're not the answer. It's between 3, 4, and 5. Second thing you must notice, the green spike here. It starts here, and then goes over here, then down here, then down over here. So the fifth one must be up here. So you can definitely omit 3 and 5. The answer is 4. So for question 5, the answer is 4. I can't believe I skipped that. Question number 6. This is rather easy. This and this. Or should I say, let's go here. This and this, when you overlap it with each other, it becomes this. So what? So this and what, when overlap, become this. Is obviously this little wavy thing that's going like this, you know, in a sense. So we can definitely say that it's not 1, it's not 5, and it's definitely not 2. So it's between 3 and 4. So now it's between 3 and 4. Down here, this and what equals this. It's obviously, you see the 2 dots here? So it's not this, it's this here. So 6 is 3. Thank you. Number 7. This was in yesterday's preview from their website. So my answer was, if you overlap the 2 squares, so if you overlap this and this, the stars that overlap each other will disappear. So when you overlap this and this together, these 2 stars overlap, they disappear, leaving this and this because they don't overlap another star. So there we go. This is the answer here. Same thing with this one. Overlap the 2 squares together, these 2 and these 2 coincide, they disappear, leaving you with this, as you see right there. So what, this and what, when overlapped, will leave us with this. Well, it's obviously not this here because we'll be left with 2 stars. It's not this because then we'll be left with 4 stars. It's not this because then we'll be left with this and that star. And it's definitely not this because with this gone, we have this and this. It's obviously this here because when this is overlapped with this, that is left. So question 7 is 5. And question 8 is pretty easy. A chicken is to the sun because the chicken crows when the sun rises. So the owl hoots when what rises? It's obviously the moon, of course. So the answer is number 4. And that's it. So I got the correct combination here. And let's execute it right now.
I see you solved all of my puzzles. That must be because they were too easy. I'll prepare another test for you to pass. Wait here a week or so while I'm working on my new puzzles. Bye.
Wait a second. I have to wait here for 1 week? Then How am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to go wee-wee? You know, all that. Oh my gosh, I'm not staying in this basement for 1 week. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Goodbye, Professor Labcoat guy. I'll see you later. And that's it. These logic games will try to come out weekly, so every Friday hopefully they'll come up with another one. So I can't wait to see the next one. So with that being said, I am GameGuy1984. I tried my best to explain this. Some of my explanation may be confusing to you, but if you play it yourself and you try to solve it on your own, it shouldn't be too hard. And anyways, if you like this video, then please rate and or comment. Then I encourage you to watch my other videos, see if you like the content that I put out, and if you like what you see, then please, I encourage you to subscribe. So that being said, I am signing out.